Good evening, everybody. I'm back for a live stream. Gonna be working on some art because it's Valentine's month. I switched it up to Palentine's, for pals. So I'm doing a lot of art for friends throughout the month of February. And this is one that's also a little bit of a late birthday gift for a really good friend of mine named Tusuke. I've drawn his goo as he calls it a goon. It's a goat raccoon hybrid. I've drawn him a few times, and yeah, just having a little cute drawing with his character in mind. So I started the line art earlier today, but I didn't get too far with it. So gonna make some progress and see how things go. It might be a bit of a shorter stream than the last few, just because I have some other things to do tonight. And yeah, here we go. Get these curves on the legs looking well enough, good enough. Working on it. Oh, hi, Henry. Welcome to the streams. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. My day's been pretty alright, I think. Oh, you're good. Fantastic. Yes. Trying to schedule in a lot of my routine activities and some additional ones. I wanted to sketch earlier, but I didn't get quite the chance to do it. Because I had to clean up another sketch for another friend's birthday gift, whose birthday's this month. So yeah, I have quite a few winter birthdays that I needed to juggle, including last month and the month before. Yeah. Oh, hi, Andre Ardwolf. Welcome to the stream. Yes, there is a stream going on. You heard correct. It's gonna be a little art stream. If I go for maybe at most an hour and a half tonight instead of 2.5 hours like the last couple weeks. Just got another thing to attend to tonight. If the scheduling still works, it's a group activity online with some friends. We'll see how that goes. Something I'm not really in charge of, just attending. Yeah, but I really wanted to make sure I got enough streams done. Because next week and the week after I won't be able to, because I'll be uh, doing some family activities. Yeah. Oh, which is fine. I take my streaming breaks on occasion. It happens. But yeah, things are alright. Oh yes, Henry's in that same group that we have that activity planned. There was a bit of you know confusion on how things are going, but it happens. Henry says, "Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm sorry about that because Henry does in this group he does the planning for the game nights, but we're adding in movie nights, and someone else is the one who handles those. So it's all a work in progress with the scheduling. So hopefully with a bit more tries, we'll kind of get something more established in regards to a schedule. Um, like a lot of things, it takes some effort, and also when it comes to online planning with people in varied schedules and time zones, there's quite a few challenges. So I don't hold it against really anyone for it being messy at the start. Um, but once you get the rhythm, it'll get smoother. Yeah. Also feel I should try to throw my throw my hat into the ring of saying, well, I think we had planned on this just to have I don't know because I don't want to confuse anyone either. Um, but for my groups, I tend to, well, not all the groups, but the ones I'm particularly active in, I try to keep an ear on what's going on. Needs so much practice with shoes. Ugh. I'm also the kind of person who's naturally a planner. Like I want to plan things out, have a schedule for myself. I don't always adhere to it, especially when it comes to my own hobbies and such, which has led to a lot of incomplete projects. But let's not get into that right now. But yeah, just but trying to just at least have a layout for what's gonna happen is good. I do that for a lot of my comics as well, like comic ideas. And I'm like, ooh, that'd be really neat. I'll write down the what my ideas for the frames, and I hold on to those. And then when I get to them, I have I have a flow I can follow. Yeah, but video content, I really every year I'm saying I'm gonna do more, but I always put it on the back burner. But we'll see what happens. I have some plans for stuff. Uh, plans for stuff. I can't even plan. I can't even commit to Netflix, and I'm planning for stuff. Nah. I'm just being silly there, but still, I need to get my Netflix in order and Disney Plus. Okay, I don't know. I'm not. Sorry, just talking too much about my nonsense, but yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of nonsense. Well, just yeah, some personal things. Ugh, not the time or the place to get into detail, but just letting you all know that there's been dealing with some things, some people. No places though. I mean, 'cause we still can't really go places anyway. Ugh, I miss places though. I'm having trouble with this line. Okay, let me see if I can break it down some. just realized I forgot to send a message to the friend I'm making this picture for. Yeah. So he can watch if he's curious. Yeah. I've been trying to be a bit more active in my various servers. I've not been one to have conversations in online forum settings very often. I used to, well, it was different. It was, I had experience with that, way back in the day on Guy Online, back before that became, the joke it is today. They're still around, I think, but they're not, I don't know, I don't even know. It's like I walked away and didn't really look back. Except in kind of a, oh, I did that a while ago. Yeah, dabbled in a couple role playing guilds, and they went. That's a long. Those are quite a bit of a long story there, but maybe for another time, or even a memoir. Like the very awkward Guy Online chapter. Yeah. Be the extension of the weeaboo section. That was a long time ago. Nowadays, I have very little patience for anime. Something has to really hit my sweet spots for me to really want to watch something. Henry says, lol. No, he says, weebs lol. Yes. I still go to well, not in the past year, but before I did go to anime conventions, and I would still like to. I like a lot of the aesthetics and all the attractions, and I adore seeing the cosplayers and going there with friends. I went there once to a convention by myself before, and I had a great time still. I haven't really, kept up with any anime really, but I like to at least know what's out there and see what's inspiring others, and then, make catty comments about the stuff I think is, like rubbish or this and that, or just. And also, I like talking with some of my friends about what they're watching and hearing the stories about the stuff that turns out being pretty trash, and just making fun of it and be like, okay, so that's what they did. All right. And Henry says, he used to make fun of a class that was 95% weebs. He says, "Oh God, I was an ass." Oh, Henry. I think you're a fun rat. I mean, you are Henry Rat. I'm not calling him a rat, but he is a rat, character-wise. No, not personality, but just good gravy. I feel bad that rat has become, a derogatory term to call people. Oh, Henry says my rat is an ass too. Oh. I haven't seen that many pictures of him being aggressive with people or mean towards people, just kind of doing his own thing. Andre says, "Aren't we all to an extent?" Okay, fair enough. I have, I will admit, I do have my catty bitch moments. Yes. I could be a bit of a gossip as well. Like one of my best RL friends. We would get together for lunch every Friday, and it's like spill tea and talk mess and all those great times. Now we're trying to see at least if we could see each other once a month, given all the restrictions. So I saw her last month, and we had a grand time. So many good stories, so much stuff going on to talk about. So we'll see how things go in February, because I know I'm going to be away for several days. So maybe the end of February we can do something. Yeah, I'll work that out. Henry says he's a bit of a gossip too. Ooh, all right. Henry says, "Have I seen your memes?" I've seen some of them. I can't remember. I can't remember any off the top of my head. Let me send you them. Oh, okay. Yeah, my Discord opens. I can take a look. Yeah, the heel's off on that one. Okay. Oops, that's not a racer. Oh. Redmine sent me a message. He had apparently had Taco Bell earlier. He's not feeling great now. Oh, poor thing. God, I'm having trouble with these lines. Yeah, Taco Bell seems to be a recurring joke in some of my Discord servers. I haven't eaten one in many many years, for good reason. But yeah. Okay, he's looking. His line art's basic line art looks okay. Well, I need to do his whole tail. Okay. He's a pop some tums. Okay, that's good. Oh, and Henry sent me some of the memes. Okay, that first one's really funny. That second one's good too. Henry says he had Taco Bell driving home from a concert one night. Ooh, okay. Now, for me, food like Taco Bell's it's one of the things I would. I don't want to get gross, but in my mind, it's one of those things you want to have in the safety of your own home. Um, yeah, like you take it home, you don't eat it there, you don't eat it anywhere else. You eat it at home. And Henry says having it was good because he needed it to stay awake because it was 2 a.m. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I haven't been awake for that for. I haven't been out and awake at 2 a.m. in a long, long time. I'm not really sure what I'd be doing out that late. Once was out that late with some friends, and they want to go to IHOP. Um, and for me, I cannot eat past 9 p.m. Just personally, it's like something I would not do that because I feel that would really mess up my sleeping. Um, but they went to IHOP and I went there with them and they ordered full plates of this and that and I just kind of sat there and chatted with a glass of water while they had pancakes. Was that 2 a.m.? I don't know. Might have been that late. Maybe just closer to midnight. Still past my preferred bedtime and well past my time for food. Oh, good gravy. I'm so vanilla sometimes. Ugh. Henry says he also sent me where he got the idea for the memes. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that first one was from Daniel Tosh, and the second one's a video. Okay, I'll take a look at that one in a bit. Wait, no, you can't really hear my audio. What I'm listening to right now. Hang on, let me mute the music and play that real quick. Oh, okay. That was a quick clip. Neat. Henry says, have I seen Daniel Tosh's stand-up? I don't think I've seen any of his stand-up routines. I have seen some of the earlier episodes of Tosh.0 from around 2009, but I haven't seen much of him since then. Henry says his humor's pretty dark, but pretty funny. Yeah. I know some of his bits on Tosh.0 got pretty freaky. Um, there was one, I would say, legitimately wholesome episode, and it had to be because the person in it was a young child. Um, and it was my favorite because it was so cute. The episode was so cute. It was the web redemption for, I forgot the names of the people, but it was the one where there's an online video at a baseball game where there's a dad and his young daughter who's probably 4 or 5, and he catches the foul ball and he shows it to his daughter, and the daughter throws it back into the baseball field. Um, and it was really cute, and they did the web redemption for the dad and daughter, and I liked it a lot. That was a really nice one. There was also one with LARPing that was funny, but I can't remember the circumstances of that one. Like I can't remember what the original video was, but someone was getting a web redemption for something involving live action role playing. A lot of Tosh.0 stuff has slipped from my memory. Henry says he did one with Nikocado avocado that wasn't actually bad. Huh. I wonder when that was, because Nikocado avocado has had in the last year, he's had quite a few controversies. Like, I don't follow him, but since I don't have any streaming services, I need something to watch, so I watch some of the YouTube T channels, and he pops up on them from time to time, and it's sordid. Henry says the episode was recent. Oh, okay. Interesting. Kind of funny, like Nikocado Avocado started as a vegan violinist on YouTube, and now he's not quite sure which word's best to describe him now. He's he he likes cheese, apparently. I know you don't, Henry. Oh, he sent it to me. Oh, okay. I'll take a look at that in a bit. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Tosh.0 is still. I don't know how long that show's been going on. I mean, by. Hmm. Not sure how the show has changed in recent years. What was that? Oh, I'm trying to think. Henry says, Henry says he thinks Nikocado is more doing it for fetish reasons. Oh, speaking of that, he has an OnlyFans, from what I've heard. That okay, so one YouTuber I follow, she's a commentator, named Elise. She's a really sassy British woman, and she does these videos where she'll watch a YouTuber's like she'll like people who are famous on YouTube or famous for whatever reason, she'll look at their OnlyFans, but she won't show anything on the screen, but she'll react to it. And she's done a couple. She did Nikakoto's, she did Tana Mojo's. She's done a few, and I find them interesting, and also it's that peek behind. It's like that peek through the Venetian blind. That's all I really need for something like this. Henry says, "Bra." Oh, did I make a faux pas? I'm sorry. I don't know. What I think about the bra, the BRUH. Uh, I hear it. I'm not quite sure what Oh, Henry says Nikocato's videos remind him of why he hates cheese. Oh, yes. Oh, good golly. I mean, the clips I've seen where he's just whispering it and he has the most like, disgustingly thick and gooey, slimy looking effing monstrosity of just oh golly, and he's just like whispering I love cheese, and it I mean I would go dairy free if I had to if I was forced to watch any more of that. Oh god, oh cool. Henry says there's too much. Yes. Ah. Ooh, we're up, Bob. This is actually pretty. This is a fantastically fitting song that just came on. It's "Nice Buddy" by Puffy Ami Yumi. Very fitting for a friendship drawing. It's one of my favorite songs by them. I really need to get to my top 10 Puffy Mimi song video. I've been playing around that concept for 4 years and I just haven't gone around to it. I really should, especially this year, because I think this year marks their 25th anniversary. Because I believe they started in 1996. I think that's when their first single came out. Oh, I love it. Gosh, their good songs are so fantastically effervescent and catchy. Yeah. Andre says true dat. Oh, I didn't know you were a Puffy fan. Oh. Yeah, I was big into them in middle school and high school. I found bunches of their albums online. Even got their rare solo album on my trip to Japan. Oh, I was big into them. They've kind of fallen off in recent years. I mean, I don't know what they've been up to. They've kind of been like doing. I think they're more in like a droplet period where they just release a single every couple years or so, and then say, "Well, we're gonna package it with our best of re-release." That's what I remember them doing 5 years ago. Probably that's what they're still doing. I'm not sure exactly, but I need to look into that because I reintroduced myself to their YouTube page, and they do have some of their music videos on there, and those are a trip to see. So many so many trips down memory lane. If I could, I'd eat the clouds. That's how I feel. I don't mind anymore. Buddy, you be here with me. Take me to the rainbow's end. Driving free. Driving free. Just you and me. Oh, sorry. Something about their songs that they're just great sing along songs. Oh, another great one just came up. Okay, yeah. This one's Tokyo Nights. This is incredibly weird because you can't hear me and wanting to get these videos onto YouTube. Uh, yeah, I need to just swallow it and start a Picardo streams where I don't have to bother with worrying about posting it and uh yeah, have all the sing-alongs I want. My iTunes is so strange. I don't know what you would call it, since it's pretty much dominated by the near complete discographies of Britney Spears, Puffy Amiyumi, and Lady Gaga, with some Madonna, Mariah, Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry sprinkled in. Well, I mean, a couple of their albums, like, well, the Mariah one, I just have her best of album, and I have the best of for Madonna, and also her, I should get more of her albums. I have the Immaculate Collection, and my favorite Madonna album, Confessions on a Dance Floor. Henry says, I recently put country in my music playlist, mostly old stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some good classic country out there. I was thinking about and then Henry says he loves metal. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm sometimes in the mood for just like really loud, aggressive music. Then Henry says, and classic or alternative rock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to add more music to my playlists. I need to make some playlists. I want to make a playlist, a couple of YouTube playlists to share with some friends, especially Easy D Bud, because in one of his streams he was asking about other music to listen to, and I want to send him a couple playlists that I have in mind. Andre says aggro gen. He says aggro Genji. That would be a sight. Oh boy, you have no idea. Okay. And he says, "You want loud and aggressive? Listen to Master of Puppets." That's what Henry says. Oh yes, I've heard of that. Um, haven't. I don't know if I can't think of any of the sounds off the top of my head. Um, yeah, no, for my recent kind of when I've been feeling the aggression, I've been going for some. Most recently, it's been some remixes of some of Lady Gaga's more hard-hitting songs like "Aura" and "Swine" and "Bloody Mary." Just like feeling like, oh my goodness, okay. Got a message here. Okay. Henry says, Master Puppets, where the dreams that I've been after, Master, promised only lies, laughter, laughter. All I hear or see is laughter, 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 laughing at my prize. Oh, there's lyrics to the song? I mean, those seem like lyrics. Yeah, okay, they are lyrics. Oh, interesting. Oh, gotta message someone. Oh, okay, Henry just shared the song with me. Okay, let me pop that on and then I'll get back to my playlist. Oh, it's 8 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, this guitar riff sounds familiar. Reminds me a bit of like I think the first Doom level from like classic Doom. Yeah, I'm trying to share some of the music I've been listening to in some of the Discord channels out, like the music suggestion channels, like the yeah. Sometimes I really feel a song and I want to share it. I have no idea if people are interested, but I mean I feel it's at least worth putting it out there. Okay. Henry just explained the Master of Puppets lyrics. Okay. Pretty dark story. Yeah. Huh? Oh, it's not the story lyric. It's one. Okay, it's one of the stories to Master of Puppets. Okay. I think. Or no, okay. One is a song. Oh, okay. And it's a song you play on guitar. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna erase that part of the sideburn. I don't think you need to see it. I like this slow bit in the Master Puppets song. Like the slow down guitar solo. That sounds nice. Okay, the beat's picking up. Lyrics come in. raise that up a tiny bit. That's supposed to be the arch. How about I do the angle of this foot well enough? Oh, got some more messages. That was a good song. Thank you for sharing, Henry. Oh, I missed some messages. Another good band to listen to is Tool. Listen to this song called Sober or Schism. Oh, alright. Keep that in mind. Ooh. 1 hour till movie night. Oh. Oh, yes, okay. It's about hour to 50 minutes left for the stream. Wait. Pull up my music again. I have my glass of water here. Okay, so back to those playlist ideas. I have two in mind. One is would be called. I have the names for them already in mind. One would be called OpenRA Map Editor. That's the name of the playlist, and here's why it makes sense to me and probably no one else. So, about almost 3 years ago, I discovered the fan-made Command Conquer Red Alert 1 mod called OpenRA, which is amazing and I love it. I don't play it as much as I like to, and I'm definitely not as good as people who play it should be, but I like it still. I just have like making maps in that game. I mean, ever since I was young with the first Red Alert way back in the day, I was enthralled by designing maps. So when I was doing that in OpenRA, I'd play these songs, a lot of like lo-fi techno and house songs, and it just put me in like the best, just this therapeutic mood. Like that my words are getting jumbly. Put me in a really great mood. Just like felt so just relaxed and at ease and inspired. I loved it. So I want to make a playlist of the songs that I used when I made those maps. And when I get back to making the maps, I'll listen to the songs too. So that's one list. The other list is one I've had in mind for even longer time, which would be an art pop playlist. So one of my favorite Gaga albums is Art Pop. And I've had an idea of like lists. I listen to a lot of music while making drawings inspired by the songs on Art Pop, and I never finished that project. Just life happened. I got close though. I got 12 out of 15 songs, drawings done, and so I want to do. So I want to make those songs into a playlist. So what I want to do is take a remix of each of the 15 tracks on Art Pop and separate them by 5 songs that relate to the theme, or at least or go along to the drawings that I listen. Yeah, songs that I listen to while making those drawings, and that'd probably end up being a playlist of 90 songs. So it'd be a long one. But yeah, that could be fun. And I like making lists. I really like making track lists for songs. Henry says, I was listening to Pink Floyd and had an idea of putting Henry in a World War I army uniform in a European village. Ooh, that'd be cool. And perhaps when if you're interested, and you still want to make that idea happen when I open commissions sometime. I'd be lucky to. I'd be happy to uh, try my hand at that idea. Probably the soonest I'll open commissions is sometime in March, because February I'm spent on time for art, and I still haven't finished the last commission on my queue. The person is a friend of mine who's been pretty busy the last few weeks, and the last time I spoke to him, I totally forgot about asking him about it. And the time before that, he said he needed to reconsider his idea because he had something else in mind. So I need to talk to him some whenever he's available. Oh, sure, Henry, you can send me the song. Okay, now I need to get the tail. Oh, and the flops. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is move this one up a bit to show that it's falling. Oh. Henry sent the song. Okay. Us and them. Alright, let me pop that in. Let me mute my playlist. Pause that. Okay, here we go. Alright, listen to the song. I like that organ. Has a soothing sound to it. Henry says, I actually got easy listening to Pink Floyd because he was never really sat down and listening to them. Okay. Oh, you got easy deep. Okay, I see now. You got him into the Pink Floyd songs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to get him into my songs. Well, I'm so self-conscious about my interests. Ooh, interesting saxophone coming in. Henry says, because you have to listen to it to get what they sing, what they song to get them. Okay. Oh, it looks pretty awful. Okay. What am I even doing here? Yeah, I really want to. Oh, sorry. Song picked up. Henry says Bob Seger is great to listen to as well. Oh, neat. I like this song, that the Us and Them song. I like to listen to it again with the lyrics in front of me because there's some bits that are hard to make out on initial listen. Um, but it sounds nice. And then Henry says his favorite song from Bob Seger is Against the Wind. Okay. I don't know if I know that song. It might be one of those songs. This happens bunches of times where I hear someone say who performs a song and the title, and I won't know it, but then I hear it and I'm like, oh, I've heard that before. And what happened? Oh, the song ended. Okay. I guess it's one of those songs that it's one of those albums where the songs flow into each other and just hit the 7 minute 50 second mark, and I guess that cuts off and it goes to the one after that. Okay. He says he loves the piano in Us and Them. Yes, it's a good piano. I like the saxophone as well. That sounds quite nice. Oh, Henry sent the Against the Wind song. Okay, let me start that one. I want to say this sounds familiar. Henry says that this Against the Wind by Bob Seger is a song that he listens to while he paints. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I really want to try out that game. It looks really fun, that painting game. Oh, hi Shelby. Welcome to the stream. No, you're not too late. Though it's gonna be a short stream tonight. I'm probably gonna end it in about half an hour or so because I have something else that's coming up. But yeah, you could feel free to join in the conversation. Just talking about music. Yeah. Maybe I can lower this one a tiny bit. Yeah. Oh, so Shelby, the picture I'm working on is a birthday gift for my friend Tusuke, and it fits in also with my Valentine's Day / month drawings. You know, by Valentine's Day alternative for friends, Valentine's for pals. Um, Also related to Galentine's Day for gals. I might add some of like the fuzzy texture to the tail after I just make this initial outline to place colors and shading. Oh my goodness gracious, how am I so bad? Oh, okay. It's fun to draw these coils. I drew something. What else did I draw that has? I don't want to give too much away, but yeah. Shelby says that's sweet. Oh, thank you. I really like trying to make gifts for friends, and for the month of February, I'm doing it more. Because you know it's Valentine's Day, and it's quite a lot of pressure to be in a romantic relationship. So my um, way to alleviate those pressures is to instead celebrate friendships and those just friends you have to talk to, you feel close to, the ones who bring you joy, that you just light up when you see them. You chat online, over the phone, through text, in person if you're lucky. And I feel that way for quite a lot of people. So, getting little gifts for some. I unfortunately can't make gifts for all of them because, you know, time and such. Um, but also just really trying to make, you know, like show some like fun, sweet, wholesome images to kind of make people smile. And okay, so the what was that? The Against the Wind song ended. That was very good. Thank you for sharing, Henry. I like that one a lot. All right, let me back to mine. Oh, in addition to Madonna's Confession on a Dance Floor, I also have the concert CD for the Confessions tour because I have some really good variations of her songs. I think that the best version of Erotica, the the song Erotica, is from that tour. It's so good. Oh my goodness. And I love watching the concert version, the video for the because there's a tour DVD, and I got the package that comes with the CD for the tour and the tour DVD. I really like watching that sequence because the dancing is so good. It's an amazing, sexy tune. Shelby says, "I hope you had a great day." Oh, thank you. Yes, my day's been pretty alright so far. Um, had less hiccups than yesterday, which is very good. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend as well. Kind of big contrast. The song that's playing in my playlist now is "We Belong Together" by Mariah Carey, which I think is my favorite Mariah song. It's always a toss up. It's "We Belong Together" or what's the other one from that same album? "We Belong Together" or "Don't Forget About Us." That's a really good one as well. So it's one of the either it's a toss up between those two for my favorite Mariah song. They're really good longing for love songs. Who's gonna talk to me when time's getting rough? I also really like "Touch My Body." That's a good one for that's a really good sexa tune. Shelby says, "I'm alright. Had a rainy day. At least I got a chance to listen in vinyl." Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to collect some vinyls of albums I really like. That'd be fun. When you left, I lost the part of me. It's so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. This is the kind of song you want to listen to on Valentine's Day. Um, uh, golly. Shelby says his favorite would be the Beach Boys in vinyl. Ooh, okay. Yeah, like "We Belong Together." Also, I have a strong affinity for that one because that was Mariah's comeback song after two really rough album eras with "Glitter" and "Charm Bracelet." They'll make it through the rain off "Charm Bracelet's" pretty good. I like that one. It's corny, but it gets its point across. The "Charm Bracelet," um, I don't know who greenlit that album cover because it's after "Glitter." It's that's not the face you want to put out to the world after you know what happened while promoting that album and movie and yeah, like I just let me pick a different photo. Uh, that's just me though. Yeah. Shelby says your art looks amazing and keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. It's been hard to really get as much done as I want, but then I always put too much on my plate. Like my art to do list is crazy long still. Um, I have two other pictures sketched that I want to get done soon, and then other stuff I need to sketch and finish before next weekend when I have to go on holiday. Then I won't be able to digitally color anything, but I'll have my sketchbook. Um, yeah. Okay, the tail's coming along. Hope I can get that done within the next 20 minutes. Maybe get in a bit of color. Maybe. Ugh. Andre asks, what do I use to study anatomy? Um, well, I have. Usually I look up references online. Like, I look at art from my friends, and I look at Pinterest and Google Images. Might not the best idea. And I also have a posing figure. It's a small one that a friend of mine gave me for my birthday a couple years ago. It's a gray one that's how tall is this? Like 6 inches tall. Um, yeah. Need to look at. I mean, I'm always happy to learn more things about anatomy, and I get off sometimes. Still, I have to correct it as I go. But yeah, always trying to learn new techniques and ways to kind of streamline the process. Shelby says that sounds like a pain. Hopefully you'll achieve finishing the list. Oh, that's sweet of you. Like it's also a list that even as I take items off and then add items to it because I I really like drawing art for others. And if I have an idea, I'll run it by them. I'll be like, "What do you think about this? What do you think if I draw this for you?" And then they like it. I'm like, "Okay, I'll add it to my list." And then that's how that happens. Um, but yeah, I really like making stuff for friends. It's just hard to find time for myself. Like my friend Syndrome always asks me, "Okay, but he always asks me, okay, but what are you drawing for you?" And my answer is, I don't really have an answer when he asks me that. Um, so that's another thing to deal with, personal thing. Uh, Oddly enough, I'll make a lot of fan for friends, much less so for other intellectual properties. Uh, uh, I mean, it's really hard for me to want to draw some character. I won't draw a character just because they're popular. I won't do that. Or I won't draw just to follow a meme unless I'm into it. Um, so that's a restriction for myself. I when he asked me, draw for you, I can tell I can at least say I won't draw this for this reason. And a big thing is I won't just draw a character because they're in right now. That's not happening unless I feel it. But if I'm not feeling it, it's not happening. So I make that real clear. What I would like to do is draw something for a friend of mine or draw something for, an artist I admire and say like, okay, I have this idea. What do you think about it? And then we kind of go from there. Pretty much most of the kimono drawings in my art gallery are that. Because I wanted to make them. I just felt inspired to do something. And yeah. I'm often not inspired to make fan art for whoever. It's awkward if someone asks me to draw a character I don't want to draw. That could happen someday. I mean, I haven't had that happen yet where someone asked me for a trade or a commission. They're like, could you draw this character from this for me? And I'm like, oh no. Knock on wood, because, oh, golly. That's going to be a rough conversation where it's like, oh, why can't you draw this character? Well. Shelby says, that's incredibly nice of you making drawings for your friends. Oh, thank you. Yeah. This arm looks bad. Okay, I'm gonna just see what I can do to. Yeah. I mean, Henry, if you're interested, I'll try to share some songs of you sometime. It's just, like I said, I'm just self-conscious about sharing stuff I like because I feel my taste is too. I don't know. like too pop or too cutesy or too. I don't know. Yeah. He says I'm not too big into pop. That's very fair. I'm not just into pop. I like quite a few different things, and Oh, he says. I mean, some songs are good, but it's not for me. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just my taste is very. I say it's eclectic. Um, though it leans in a very kind of more bright and vibrant. Though, okay, this is interesting. I don't have the song on my playlist, but would probably get there eventually. Um, I have a storied history with the version of "Crawling" by Linkin Park off their Reanimate album. That's a long story, but yeah, it's just an example of how my taste can be very odd. Um, Shelby says, I really don't like to listen to modern rap unless it's from the 90s. Maybe I'm more old school. I know what you mean. Modern rap, modern rap's hit or miss for me. Um, I'm not big into rap, but I can enjoy it. I mean, I have two Nicki Minaj albums on my iTunes. Um, I didn't get them off iTunes, just saying, but I put them on there because I have an iPod, an old one. Um, yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I can work with this. So at least I got the line art done for this. Oh, hang on. Not sure how I feel about how that tail curves. What was the last line I did? Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. Huh. Okay. Henry says another idea for a drawing I wanted to get was a headshot of Henry kind of turning feral or insane, and he's saying, I want what I want, and he'd have like red eyes and tearing teeth. That's what I got when listening to a song called Sober by Tool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have a thing for drawing pictures inspired by songs. I mean, I've done that, like I mentioned, doing that for all of, well, trying to do it for all of Lady Gaga's art pop album. And I did it for most of the songs on Chromatica. I ended up doing an extra one that I had planned last month because I just was feeling in that mood and I had to draw this picture because I was just in the mood, in that mood. For those who know, you know. But yeah, I like being like listening to a song and then and then envisioning in my mind and then just putting that vision into a drawing. Sometimes the vision's more clear than others. Like the one that's like my featured drawing on my FA gallery right now, and it's also my channel banner on YouTube now because I just I really like the picture, and I just okay. So it was for the song "Sour Candy" by Lady Gaga and Blackpink off the Chromatica album, and that was when I was like I was listening to the song and like I saw that image and I had to and I just knew I just knew what to do. And that's probably my favorite drawing I made last year. What's your YouTube, by the way? Oh yes, it's Gaming Genji on YouTube. Let me see if I can post the link. Just a moment. Here we go. Ah, clicked the wrong thing. There we go. I really need to do more with it. And mostly I need to do more scripted content there and just not so many, just not all streams. But yeah. And get back to movie reviews. It's just been hard because of, you know, no movies. And also not bothering to get a darn streaming service subscription because I'm forgetful as all good graciousness, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, wait, I did not get that part of the shirt. Okay, hang on. There. I was like zoomed in on the bit. I was like, oh, wow, I missed that? Okay. If I had all the time I want, what would I do? I'd probably make a lot more scripted content for my YouTube channel. A lot more reviews and deep dives into shows and music I like, and just a lot more. I also effing get to some stupid crap I haven't watched yet. Sorry, just I hit my own nerve there. Not literally, but figuratively. Long story. Long story. Okay. Okay, now, wait. Yeah, did I do that too many times? No, I did not. Okay. Okay. I missed a cupcake. Okay. That's fine. What not the color for the pants I want. Darn it. Okay. It's fine. Oh, wrong layer, actually. Darn. Okay, well. Oh, crumpets. How do I do that? Okay. Okay, don't do that. Uh-oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I think now, because my thing is about to start, my other thing is about to start, I think now's a good place to end the stream. Yeah, so I had to make it a short one because I had a prior engagement planned, a movie night with friends online, so I'm gonna get ready for that. But I really want to thank everyone for watching live on Twitch or later on YouTube and bearing with all this crazy right here. As I keep forgetting to which layer I'm on. Yeah. You can see my drawings, Super Genji on DeviantArt and FA, Gaming Genji on Tumblr and Twitter and YouTube for my content. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. Don't know when my next stream will be. It might not be for another 2 weeks, depending. Maybe I could squeeze something in over the next week before I'm out the following week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.